We're here with Jamie Shaw of Phenom Hoops Report inside Brogdon Hall as we gear up for the inaugural Joe Miller Invite coming your way the week between Christmas and New Year's. Jamie, thanks for joining me again here at PortCityDaily.com, and I know there's a lot of anticipation, a lot of hype for this first ever invite in Wilmington. Why don't you tell us just a little bit more about how the anticipation continues to build for this great showcase event?
Well, Joe, it's been great. Now, especially since the basketball season has started, all these teams are playing, and all these the commitments are out of the way. The teams are playing. There's a whole bunch of national buzz around the guys that are coming to the event. The city of Wilmington's kind of been around it now that football's kind of winding down and basketball's picking up. People are really seeing, the amount of talent that's coming. So we're very excited about it, and the level of talent is going to be unseen. And like Wilmington hadn't seen this amount of talent before.
16 teams over the 4-day event. A couple of these teams I know I found on your Twitter page are nationally ranked among some of the best in the country, all from, of course, across the southeastern United States. Talk about some of these standout players and teams that'll be here, and some of the big-time college programs that some of these high school players have already committed to.
Absolutely. So you have, we'll start with Hamilton Heights out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. They were preseason ranked in the top 10 in the country. They have Nikhil Alexander Walker, who is committed to Virginia Tech. They have Shai Alexander, who is committed to Kentucky. They've both signed, sealed their sophomore class is unbelievable. They also have Theron Schmidt, who's committed to Middle Tennessee State. You go with St. James out of Maryland, who is another team that is nationally ranked. Isaiah Musius, who is a top 30 player in the country. Bryce Golden, who's a top 60 player in the country, both juniors. Omar Hobway committed to Mount St. Mary's. Other players committed, you got Brandon Huffman and Blake Harris of Word of God. Brandon Huffman's going to North Carolina. Blake Harris is going to Washington. You got Kobe White at Greenfield School out of Wilson, North Carolina, who's also committed to UNC. You got Amir Sims, who's going to Clemson. Ibrahim Doumbia, who's going to South Carolina. You have Ejike Obina, who's going to Vanderbilt. You have down at Oldsmar, their big guy Stephon Fisher is committed to Stephen F. Austin. So it's a who's who of talent. And then you have the underclassmen that are getting recruited all over the ACC and SEC. It's just an unbelievable amount of talent coming in.
Should be a great event, obviously, the first ever of its kind here in Wilmington. Brogdon Hall on the campus of New Hanover High School will play host to this invite. Today, we've been with you, Jamie, throughout the course of how the tournament came together from just a blueprint to building its foundation. Now, we released the team names back in October, and now today we are releasing the brackets for the upcoming 16-team tournament. Why don't you tell us the style of round-robin type of play or tournament bracket type of play that we'll see here at the Joe Miller Invite?
Absolutely. So this tournament's the first of its kind, and we at Phenom Hoops don't like to do things kind of the way everybody else does it. So we're doing things a little bit differently with this tournament and the formatting. What we're having is we're having two 8-team brackets. They're not an A and B bracket. It's just two evenly matched 8-team brackets. They're going to play tournament play, and there's going to be two champions, one of each bracket. On day one, it's going to be showcase games. So a team from bracket A plays a team from bracket B, and those games will be showcase on day one. Then day two starts the bracket play, and then day four will be the championship games of each bracket. We'll play throughout. There's going to be a loser's bracket. Every team gets 4 games. So we're very excited about the format. The coaches have loved it so far. So.
A lot of excitement building for the inaugural Phenom Hoops Joe Miller Invite featuring 16 of the best top-level high school basketball programs from across the East Coast and southeastern United States. Jamie Shaw joining me here today inside Brogdon Hall, which is ready to go after the AC has been put in this historic arena as New Hanover continues their early season push. Jamie, thanks for joining me today, and looking forward to this event at the end of the month.
Absolutely, Joe. And I also wanted to urge the fans, we are pre-selling tickets. We're expecting Brogdon Hall holds about 3,000 people. We're expecting to get it pretty full with the amount of talent and the local people that are coming. So we are pre-selling tickets that will be done up until the very first day. Those are being done at New Hanover High School. The ticket package is you get a book of tickets, which is one ticket for the first 3 days for $30, which is a $15 saving. Or you can come up to the day of the event and buy a ticket for $15 per day. So one book, New Hanover High School, 3 tickets, one for each day, $30, $15 savings. So New Hanover High School.
Jamie Shaw of Phenom Hoop Report. Thanks again, Jamie, and we look forward to following this event as the anticipation continues to build for the Joe Miller Invite.
Joe, thank you.